Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. Our playthrough here and attempting to make some more progress. I think what we are looking for at this point is to finish taking over this system, then push up to here and take this over, and then take that over finally, and that will give us a nice consolidated empire. At which point we could just kind of shove everything in this direction and try to finish wiping them out. At least as much as possible. Still don't know why we're trying to build these older ship designs. My guess is I have to go in the ship designer. And even though I don't have them marked as active, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's unpause and make hopefully some progress here. Let's zoom in over here and see how this troops are definitely getting a little damaged. Perfect. I do not want to blow up this temple on accident. That would be too. Then again, I don't know. Let's look at where the invasion fleet is at. Come on. There you go. All right, let's get that bombard fleet back in. No, looks like all the buildings are still in perfect health. Although that one just blipped a little bit. I just don't want to destroy that. Maybe with any luck, we'll hit the planetary shield generator, and we can kind of work our way over bombarding that. Oh no, I did it. I killed the building. I didn't want to kill the building. Getting greedy. I was trying to bombard too far down. Oh well. Let's go over here and bombard this planet now instead. All right, we're invading this planet over here. Now, we didn't really get up in there very well, so hopefully we'll do okay. I know we're going to be landing a lot more. Definitely want to be smarter about this in the next, on the next planet. It's going to do some damage to us. Unfortunately, maybe. No guarantees. This fortress didn't, which got a little too aggressive over there. Colonize. Is there anything? Pretty much cleared out everything you need to clear out, so I guess you could start heading over to that system. Do over there. It's coming over here. That's right. We were clearing this out. I don't want it to here, but I guess it can wait. Are these guys gonna jump out and go attack that other planet? This guy's got to build up. Let's load what we can. I don't think we're gonna be able to load up too much right now because they're still not super happy. Not until this is. How is this bombardment going over here? Did we even bombard anything yet? We're just starting to arrive. This planet is completely ready to be taken over. Okay, so that's good. This is scooped up as much as it's going to get for the time being. We can head back over here with the rest, but let's get up here and take over this colony. A good idea to get nice and close to this planet. Don't attack. And at this point, I think I'm just going to go for the troop. I don't want to risk blowing up this building on accident again. Invaders repulsed. Well, they're trying to take this planet. They have troops. They could probably win. I think they're just dropping like one troop at a time. They'll probably take the planet ultimately. That's our bad for being aggressive on the colonization, like deep into enemy territory. Probably not the. Now we can start making some progress simultaneously. Fantastic. We softened that up a little bit. I don't want to risk this. I'm just gonna stop bombing this planet. Troops are gone. That's all we really care about. Right, let's get out of here. It'll be good to bombard that. Let's get down to the old invasion fleets. Actually, what's bombard fleet 1 doing? Being told to go up here. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be a little bit. We'll let you do your thing for the time being. Why are you jumping out of the system to jump back into? Not, in my brain, that does not compute. I mean, whatever, I guess. Seems a little silly, but we'll let you do whatever you're gonna do there. I think everybody's as softened up as though we just need to land troops on the planet. You guys still trying to retrofit? You guys have definitely loaded troops, but I don't know why you're no missioning. I said to attack here and attack here. You could definitely do it. I guess maybe you're not within range of where we're at. Well, I suppose I suppose if that's the case, probably want to make one of these systems a home base. All right, we can move them there and then put them on automatic, and maybe they'll actually do something. What about you guys? Again, it's fine for you safe, but ultimately let's get all up in there with invasion. Where are you guys at? You're all ready to take out this planet, but we haven't bombarded it yet. Let's get up in there and start bombarding. The goal of that is just to wipe the troops out. Take all the troops out and then invade. Attack Fleet 1 over there. These guys move yet? Are they at the new planet? So let's try to get really up close. Uh-oh. Nope, don't do that. Go attack the planet. We are being invaded. We actually lost the invasion. All right, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Right, that was that individual planet that was tucked away in the back of their system that we just colonized. All right, well, we're right next to it. Whatever. We'll just tell them to attack the planet out. They want to jump away and jump back again, even though you're literally right next to it. That's up to you. All right. So what do we got going on over here? Destroyed everything. Invasion Fleet 1. Get over here. Is there another planet in the system? That will become ours, which means that while we're waiting for that to happen, we can attack Fleet 1 over here. And this will be good because this is like a centralized hub. Attack Fleet 1 over there. And then bombard. Should probably move one of these bombard fleets up north to where we're going over. You know, make some simultaneous progress over in that direction as well. One right up on the planet now, so we should be able to take that very rapidly. That's gonna drop super quick. All right, we're gonna scour that. And then down here, I hope we're making some progress towards taking out this planet. Looks like we're very close to taking. And build that, and that should clear that up. And we can build these troops. Come up here, beam facilities, and then once that is all reloaded, start moving on to the next. I really should make more progress. Where are you guys at? Where are you? You're up here. Okay, so you're ready to actually. We're just not ready for that to actually happen yet. Let's get Bombard Fleet, split it up and get 2 Bombard fleets in each battlefront. It's probably not even close. Oh, no, it says it's there. Well, some of it anyway. Looks like they might be just arriving. Discount bombers do not seem to actually be bombarding anything, which is a little unfortunate. Troops cleared up, and then... All right, are we doing okay? Well, the attack fleet certainly is. We've not started meaningfully bombarding yet. How is this going over? Perfect. So the troops are gone. We are damaging stuff. So wait until some of this clears out. But part of me just wants to take it as is because there's a lot of buildings built up. We can always build more troops, so I'm not overly worried about the troops. Let's try to fly really close to the planet while we're we'll keep bombarding while we're trying to fly close and then see where it goes from there. Should be able to come over here and take the... We shall see. They'll probably be silly and jump away again and then jump back. We're almost right up on the planet. Just about ready to just get the last little bit there. That's good enough. All right. Yep. We will be fine. All right. They are invading our planet over here, and they will win. There's unfortunately another freshly colonized planet that they're pressing. We are not far away from them and make their lives very miserable shortly. Work in progress. All right, so Invasion Fleet 1 is all good over here. We have go. We definitely still have buildings, although we've always scour. We kept a lot of those buildings intact, which is great. That makes them extremely happy. So we should be good to scoop up pretty much all the troops we just landed with, although they'll be at half health. Flag that to be taken over. We can flag this to be taken over. There's actually a fair amount of troops over here, so let's get Bombard Fleet, and then these other fleets that are piled up over here can just auto do what. There's shield up here, which means overly bombarding them yet. We have taken out all the troops. Invasion Fleet 1 is ready to kind of dogpile in. So I guess let's go ahead and just do that. I mean, we got 60,000 troop strength on there. That should be pretty much a non-issue for invading. Okay, looks like we just wiped out. Now I'm curious. I don't know if I'll get it in time. I'm gonna try to pause. But if I and make sure we are invading, if we partially destroyed a building, okay, so that no, the base was kind of gone by then, so never mind. I was trying to figure out if we partially destroyed a military base, if that counts, and if it's like 50% damaged, if that will equate to a victory, like where it doesn't damage our troops. But I think we wiped it out a little too. You guys are loaded up. I think we're invading a planet that built up. Invasion fleet 1 can always scour. Our invasion failed. That's probably those individual, like, landing one at a time. We just issued a command to attack. I don't like it, but something was funky over there where it was like sending my fleet out and then back in just to go to a planet that's 2 inches away from it. So I don't, but hopefully we'll have enough troop strength landing to take this planet over. I think we will. I hope we win anyway. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So that should be plenty to finish taking this system over anyway. We're done with that nebula system, which is always a pain in the butt to begin with, just because everything's in a nebula. All right, there is another planet here we do have to take. These bombard fleets over here. Wipe the troops. It's a smaller planet, so we should just be able to wipe the troops out and then go ahead and land. Be good to go. Come over here, wipe that, and then come down here, wipe that, and then they're cleared out of this whole area. And we can go after their capital. I think is the next step. That is a massive cash flow. I don't know where that money came from. It feels like that came really quick. But hey, I'll take. Let's load these troops up, and then we can move on to the next thing. We're invading a colony. Oh, hello. Did automatic just go for it? Invasion fleet 2. Yeah, okay. You just went for it, man. Good job. How are we doing over here? I think we're trying to beat these troops down. We're losing some colonies. All right, we took over colony. That was pretty aggressive on our part, but I'm here for it. It's automatic. That's even better. I mean, more than anything, that's what I want is an automatic invasion. All right, invasion fleet 3. Pretty tapped out on the troop front, so let's I guess let's make this our home somewhere over here. We have a base anywhere that's being built. Let's set this as our home. Let's put you on automatic invade. Hopefully that will translate to you've scooped up everything you're gonna scoop. Get over here and get prepped to invade this planet. Troops are wiped out. I think we're making decent progress doing. Top down over this planet, see how the old bombardment is going over here. I think it's going pretty well. Already knocking out the shield generator, so that's good. Invasion fleet 1, fully loaded, ready to go. Let's hop over here. If we can bombard and get rid of this, we should. All right, that's all gone. Stop that. Stop that. We don't want to destroy more population. And invasion fleet 1 can swap it. Just head right on in there and invade, and they should take it out no problem. All right, attack fleet 1 is gonna go on automatic. Mostly because I wanted to just go auto repair. Get itself fixed up. You lost a lot of troops. Try to get these defense fleets built back to capacity if we can. Took over another colony there. So let's build up that and that. Make everybody happy. And then we can go ahead and load up these troops, or at least try to. What tech did we get? Countermeasures? We should have gotten, yeah, we scooped up pretty much every troop off that planet. So these are on automatic right now. You know what, I forgot we have one more planet we gotta take before we go fully auto on all this. So let's get in here. 16,000 troop strength. Okay, they have a fair amount of troops built fleets. They're probably clearing out all the We got some troops there, nothing too bad, but this one is just stuffed to the gills. All right, let's head over there. Try to take that out, get that bombard fleet in there. Oh, there's 4 planets. Okay. That explains it. All right, well, let's head over here anyway and take that out. And then see the status of this one. We must have not destroyed anything quite yet because like we're still kind of slowly moving in here to bombard. So hopefully that will translate to troops relatively soon. So I can get in there and eventually this invasion fleet will move this system, but I wanted to get the attack fleet in there first before I make them potentially. All right. Looks like they're mostly jumping away. One good thing is it looks like our war weariness is actually decreasing instead of increasing. So that's going to make it easier to stay in this war as long as we need to I mean, ideally, we're going to wipe these guys out. I don't even want to think that we're not going to do that. Get that stuff built up. Our attack fleet should fly around and wipe out all the rest of this stuff. Well, once it's done with, we're going to put on automatic and just let it go purge everything. The bombard fleet should be coming in here too. All right, this, I'm guessing we've made some progress here by now. Not as much as I would have thought. This is almost wiped out. Militarily, it looks like we just decimated them over here. Invasion fleet 1. Ah, we already moved you over. You're like ready to rock and roll here. All right, we just wiped out all the defensive buildings here. So everyone I got over here, swoop in here and take over. And then we got a new planet being built over here. Build the facilities we need to build up. Going really well so far. All right, this will definitely be ours in short order. That stuff built up. Fleet 4, we're going to scoop up as many troops as we can. I'm going to put you back on automatic. Repopulate your troop count. What are you guys doing? All right, we'll let them figure themselves out a little bit over there. And then we move down to probably, looks like we got them locked up over here from being in our system. Try to use the enemy targets. So we are setting Crystal Corporation. Ultimately, I'm going to flag every colony that I possibly can. So let's just do that now. And then let's flip to bases to take out as many bases as possible. I'm going to go ahead and flag all of these as well, not just the mining station. Orbital batteries. Just destroy as much of their military as possible. And infrastructure. The more we kill, the faster we can get the war over with. We got to take back all the planets they took from us too, kind of on the docket. But a lot of those were brand new colonies, so they should be pretty good. So that was the bases. Fleets, we could definitely flag a bunch of fleets to get destroyed. Most of them are very weak, pretty much at all. All right, so everything's been flagged. Hopefully with everything I guess almost everything on automatic. We should, I'm doing some manual stuff over here. The more I can automate, the better off we're gonna be. We turn off bombardment here. You guys can stop now. Right, there are 4 planets in this system, so it will be a little bit of a slog to take. Let's go over here. Well, that did not take long. All right, so we own this system now. I think the pressure is on to move to the next one. I guess we're pretty tied up over here. Probably clear this out next. If anything, just to free up our fleets that are all stuck over here. Check out what our auto invasion fleets are doing. Looks like some of them are loading troops. Attacking random ships even though they're set to not engage and evade. So I don't really know what the heck's going on there, but all right, invasion fleet 1, I think you're in a position to scoop your troops back up. You guys not hop over there yet? I guess everybody's hopping over there together. One big happy family. So I have no idea why we have this much positive cash flow, like 40 million positive cash flow. That is insane. I feel like last time we were dealing with like 7 or 8. It's just way more than what we had. That does mean that we should theoretically be able to afford way more fleet power. So I should probably ramp up our production. How many mining ships or not mining ships? That's plenty. There's still a lot of, I want to build up pretty much everywhere we can, even remotely valuable. Go back to our bombard fleet and see how it is doing. Looks like it's just starting to arrive. Right, Okay, these guys are already piled on here. Oh, they already like just destroyed this. Zoomed in a little too much there. To wipe that planet out. One of our invasion fleets should theoretically go for that. Still don't fully understand what they're doing. Let's take a look at where we're at with this planet. Oh, it's completely beaten down. Go over here and start bombarding. Then invasion fleet 1 that I'm still manually controlling. Should be able to just swoop in here and take this in 2 seconds. All right, so that is now ours. Go ahead, build it up a little bit, and then get ready to move on to the next one. So this is all going like super negative 24 war awareness, so things are getting better for us. How's their war awareness? A little worse than ours. Not as bad as I would have thought, but we have the capacity, so let's just build up a bunch of attack fleets and invasion fleets. I feel like that is probably the bigger ticket item. So, and we have the troops, right? Plenty of troop attack strength. So, is there? I feel like right here would be a good spot to maybe build up a fleet. A where sub. See if we could build from existing. I wish this was alphabetical. It's such a pain to like scroll through and try to find the specific one you're looking for. Although I don't think it moves in the list, so I think like once you find it and have an idea where it's at in the list, you're good. But I could also like build a ship, like make it into a fleet. All right, I must have either scrolled past it or it's not here. It's probably easier to find the planet, right? I guess the planet's the same name. Okay, apparently it doesn't like that. I guess I just build it wherever, right? And then I tell it to go here, move to here, and then set this as its home base. That'll be good enough. Let's do the same thing with I guess we'll do 5 more. Even though this is attack fleet 10, it looks like. Same thing here, set home base. Oh, that's right. 01, 02. That's attack fleet or invasion fleet 7, and you will come move there. Set your home base. Set you to invade. Invasion fleet 8. We're gonna do the same thing. Move here. Set home base. Set to invade. Maybe you'll be smart enough to automate that. 9. You know, I should probably go up here and just get another one on. Move you here. We're gonna set home base that you want to invade, and then your invasion fleet 10. You have nothing close to being built out, but we were trying to use up the existing ships that we already owned, so I guess that kind of, you probably want to be like here because you're really far away from enemies. Well, I not far away, you're smack in the middle of their system, but they can't really do anything to you. There's no enemies nearby in the immediate vicinity, and if you're on automatic, you're set to 50% fuel range, you should be able to target pretty much everything if we were going to try to trust the automated. All right, let's go back over and check out the status of our bombardment. Invasion fleet 1 is still just kind of ready to go. How's this going? Haven't even gotten in there yet. Okay, but hopefully we will. Go ahead and top up the fleets that are pretty badly damaged. We should start seeing some of the stuff kicking out here relatively soon. Definitely seeing those troops drop like flies. That's awesome. Definitely what Invasion Fleet 1 should be able to scoot right up on in there. Be ready to attack as soon as we see those barriers drop down. Which we may or may not. I don't know if it's gonna do what it's doing on those other planets. Nope, we destroyed something, so theoretically we're doing damage to it. Alright, let's check out the other bombardment and see how that's going. Can't be too far along because it's still got a planetary shield. Well, I don't know. It's, you know, it did take out all the troops already. Alright, that did a little bit of a number. I'm hoping we destroy this relative. All right, let's get some more troop progress here. Improved defense, improved attack. We're not really using the forge rail batteries, but we are using these. I also want to continue to take the opportunity to do this. right? Because this is gonna increase construction speed and fleet carrier size. Are we gonna pop this soon? I don't fully know what's going on over there. How have we not taken anything out here yet? Come on, guys. Oh, we're invading. See, the automation's working. We're attacking. Although we're apparently losing a crap ton of troops. Guess that's not gonna work too well for us. We wanted to automate it. All right, where are we at over? This should be mostly taken out at this point. Keeps rebuilding so quick though. Guess we just YOLO it and land the troops. Be at half health, but that's fine. Make some more progress over here. Just bombard this. Try to get the system taken over and done with, so we can move on to the next. We gotta get this, at least as much of this cleared out as we can. Tired of these things getting stuck here. Yeah, we're not really making any progress here. So hopefully one of our fleets comes over and actually invades this planet now that I've killed all the troops on it, because we can't escape from here. We're stuck here until this is taken out. All right, we're gonna keep failing that Kruga invasion because we're not being very smart about it. I should say the AI is not being very smart. You still not taking this? Nope. You are not gonna win this. I don't know why they would have gone after this. Let's dogpile on this. If we blow this up, then at least they lose their defense. Oh, now they're running away. Okay. Well, hopefully we wipe that out. Get back to these bombardment fleets and see what they're up to. Oh, looks like we finally... all right, that was it though, right? We got those two. This guy here is the last one. Yeah, and he's flagged to be invaded. We've already wiped out everything. So at this point, I think we just gotta wait for our invasion fleet, which I'm just gonna manually have. We got 2 planets here that are completely ready for to be taken over. No reason to not just swoop in and take them. Assume our fleets are repairing over. Some more improvements done. Where isn't? You were the one that was nearby. That you're fine. You can come over here and take this out. There's very little over. I don't think we're damaging anything here. It looks like this is one of those where it's jumping away and coming back. I hate how buggy the nebulas are. Top up these fleets again. Well, what good's an invasion fleet if they don't have any troop transports? They need to top those up. It'll take a hot minute for them to build, and then they gotta load up with troops. So it's gonna be a while before those are actually meaningfully productive in any way, but gotta start somewhere, right? And fleet 1 is flying out, then back in, which, you know, whatever it is, what it is. 4, I have to attack the planet, which theoretically it'll do on its own, and then we can take the next one after that. You can be set back to automatic. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but you at least tried to invade, so I guess there's that. Or your home's over here. You should invade targets over in this general area. I think the hope is that we'll start attacking things over so that we can invade them. Right, that should be under attack relatively soon. Like we're on the way back in now over here. So as soon as we get there, we can invade this planet. Okay, we got that invasion underway. Should be really straightforward. I imagine we're going to take that out with significant ease. This planet should be taken over pretty easily. We are chewing through this research. That's pretty awesome. You guys took this over, so we can load you back up. 1 should be able to scoop up their troops. And then once those are loaded up, well, Invasion Fleet 4 will send to the next planet. We just finished taking over the system, so we own everything in here. Then we can move on to the next thing. I guess would be down here. We could take this over. So what attack fleets are in this area? Attack Fleet 1 probably would make sense to fly you down here and take this over. So let's get you over there, and then we'll worry about getting the invasion fleet over there next. Yeah, bombard fleet. Come on over here. Start bombing this planet. That's that. Now let's get up to where Invasion Fleet 4 is. Got to be over here, right? There's one planet left. Come on over there and take that planet. 4 is not going too well for them overall. Creeping up to 50 million military power, which is awesome. We got to build some more defense fleets and probably some more attack fleets. Scatter them out throughout our empire a little bit better than they currently are. Right, the rest of these invasion fleets, I imagine, once they're done building all these troop transports, which it looks like they just finished up, the majority of them, should start scooping up troops relatively soon. Invasion Fleet 5 still just hanging out down here. Imagine at some point it's going to be looking... You lost a couple ships. I top you up. Right, we should be attacking that planet, right? Yeah, looks like we are. I think you haven't yet. You need to move down here and get ready to invade this planet. And then I think we're to the point where we can start slapping you back on automatic. Take a look at the construction yards. 32 state ships. Okay, so not overwhelming. My guess is this is the invasion. Yep. Let's check out, not fleets, but do we still have all these flagged? Now do we have colonies all flagged? Not all of them. We took this over. Always scour. Build that up. Now that was invasion 4, so I think we're gonna go ahead and load up what we, and then we'll set this back to automatic. I think it's based somewhere in this general area, but if not, it should be. Maybe I will make it based over. Do we have a base anywhere over here? Doesn't look like it, but we should probably build one, right? Right, who's the best planet in this system? You're the largest. Well, the largest currently populated. Yeah, you're not bad. Guess let's build a little bit of a spaceport here. Don't have enough Hexador. I'll do a medium spaceport for now. All right, Invasion Fleet 4, you can be tied to that spaceport. Nope, stop clicking on the fighter. That home base, and then set you to invade. Right, you should be back to automatic now. So I think Fleet 1 is the only one that's not currently automatic. Hopefully we generate enough troops and scoop them up. Looks like we are still increasing our troop attack strength. I don't know if that means we're actually getting more troops. I know we've been researching tech that increases our strength as well, so we're pretty aggressively be able to take this out pretty quick. I don't want to just wipe them off and like while we're down here, just take them out and be done with it. Might very well do that. Again, war weariness ticking down, even though we're definitely at war. Their war weariness is getting real bad. Their military power is a complete joke now. My guess is it's mostly defensive buildings at this point. All right, Invasion Fleet 1 is on its way, and that will be no more. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. We got 2 fleets bombarding it. It has not wiped it out yet. Oh, hello. Colony joins us. Versatile Corporation switches sides. Very nice. You guys are just popping over to us. That was probably one of our planets to begin with, and it's just rebelling and coming back under our fold. That would be my guess. All right, we're just gonna invade the planet. I'm not messing around with this stuff. Right, let's get this bombard fleet over. I think we're gonna mop these guys up pretty quickly. We can just tell them to bombard. Attack Fleet 1, you can come over here and actually attack stuff, and we'll get Invasion Fleet 1 over here as well. Oh, looks like we've already researched all the techs again. Keep the armor going. Eventually it'll be better than super armor, so probably worth the effort of continuing to research that. Let's upgrade the bombers again and the fighters. And we don't do a lot with assault pods, but I suppose we should. You know what we haven't done any of yet is the reactor energy and the reactor store. Go ahead and queue that up. I think we're going to take this, and then I think we're going to call it an episode. We took that colony. Pretty straightforward. Go ahead and build up what we can over here. We're not automatic yet. Go ahead and scoop up whatever troops we can. Should be good enough to take a simple planet that we're pre-bombarding. All right, I got to imagine we're going to be invading relatively soon. We're in their home planet. No fleet available to attack this. I mean, you kind of do. Let's get over here with our bombard fleets and start wiping out that planet. Ultimately, that's our next target, right? Because we finished all this off. But now it's just moving in this direction. Take this out. I was worried because of war weariness that we were going to have to end the fight early and then figure out what we were going to do here. But I think we're good. I think we're good to like just press and wipe them out entirely. At least that's my current plan of action. We'll see what happens. All right, we're coming over here and going to start bombarding this planet. The attack fleet should mop up all this stuff. Should be pretty straightforward. I imagine this will be... You guys are pretty weak overall. Let's hop over here. You are definitely going to be the next target. Take a look at our colonies and just see. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. It doesn't look like I have to re-terraform the planets that I've already terraformed. Good. Those guys are good. Everybody's still really happy with me. I got to imagine we're going to blow this stuff up. How have we not destroyed this thing yet? Well, it's definitely gone now. Yeah, there's no way they're surviving that. So we're going to have that under our belt. That's going to wipe them out, theoretically. Who else can go back on automatic? Probably attack fleet 1, right? Because you're just... So bombard fleet, that first invasion fleet, but we do ultimately want them back on automatic too. Look at that war weariness just dropping like a rock. That's awesome. Apparently we went to war with these guys, even though we were just, you know, a little light invasion. Okay, so they're wiped out. It was pretty straightforward there. Load all that stuff back up. That is a lot of good buildings. Hopefully we get to retain all of them. 29.9. Holy cow. That is a massive. We are putting you back on invade. And what are we going to do with you guys next? We're all clear over here, so we need to get up on in here. So Tebran, this is going to be your home base. This is where you are going to go. People cleared out from there. All right, so what is going on with these bombardment fleets? Looks like we were bombarding planet in the Kuristel system, just softening it up a little bit. Let's get all our bombard fleets back together again. There's a couple planets in here, but mostly mining bases, it looks like, scattered throughout. Does it still say we don't have anything with enough strength to take out this planet? Because that's ridiculous. All right, we've officially wiped out all the troops on this planet. There's no way we don't have enough strength to attack this. Any one of these invasion fleets could come in here and completely destroy this planet. Well, I'm just gonna do it. Let's get the old bombard fleets going after these other planets. These are their capital. Like, this is their capital system. We are wiping it out. I don't know how we didn't take out this battery. Come on, take it out. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it an episode there. We could always finish this stuff off next episode. We're at 250 colonies. Our victory score is creeping up. We're 46, they're 48, so we're only 2% away from being equal to the Haspis Junction Guild. Hopefully by the time we take out the rest of this Kuristel Corporation, we'll be ahead of them. And everything is kind of shaping up. We have all our stuff set on automatic. We have some invasion fleet prepped and ready to start invading, which is kind of ideal. I like that. I wish more of our automatic fleets were being a little smarter and doing something. Some of them are loading stuff up, loading some troops up, which is good. My hope is that eventually the rest of them do the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop these commands. Well, I'll wait till they get there, I guess. But I do all these like retrofit commands. You need to do some invading people. The one that has no troops is the one that's going to attack stuff. All right, but these guys are hopping in the Kuristel Corporation planet. Looks like getting in there pretty aggressively. Let's try to move over here. Don't like get up in there. Once we take this, I think I'm gonna call it an episode. All right, there we go. Landed on the planet. Should be taking this over pretty rapidly. I think we destroyed all the defense, so there's nothing to protect it. Now we're over here doing the same thing. All right, scour that colony. Somehow we acquired tech in Conquest. I don't know what they would have had. Boarding range? Maybe they had some more advanced boarding range or something. Let's go ahead and load up these troops because we're just gonna plow through this entire system. And I think we got the other bombard fleet going down there to clean that up. So these troops will be completely wiped out. And then we'll go ahead and hop over there, take that planet, and we'll just continue our decimation of Curistel Corporation. All right, let's pop and take a look here. They're down to 37 planets. They were at 51, I think, when we started this episode. So we've definitely knocked them down a lot. They were at 60 or 670,000 population, and now they're at 410. So definitely chipping away at them by a lot. They're super critical war weariness. They're very unhappy. We're actually doing better than they are. Our war weariness is going down. Theirs is going up. So very well positioned to finish taking them out in maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. Then I think we have to turn our sights on the Haspis Junction Guild. See what we can do about taking them out. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one.